I finally reached my 100 subscribers goal a few days ago, and I wanted to share with you how to get your first 100 subscribers on YouTube in 2025. Let's jump right on it. First, let's do the math. The ratio, it's about 1 for every 1500 views. So every time one of my video hit 1500 views, it would give me about 1 subscriber. So now I reach about almost 15,000 views, and that's how now I have my first 100 subscribers. Now, in questions of time, it all depends on your niche, your content, the discipline, the consistency, and many other factors. You can actually reach this if you get only one video in one day, and if your video is actually great and it might get 15,000 views, you might reach that goal in one day with only one video. It all depends. In my case, it took me about 80 videos and at about 90 days. And I will explain later my process and why maybe it took me a little longer than expected, but I'm sure you can probably shorten that time. You see, when I started back in October 14th in 2024, I put in my head that I was going to go at my own pace, and no matter how long it would take, I was going to try to stick to my initial plan. But like they say, sometimes when you plan, the gods laugh. Right after my first week, I encountered some software issues, microphone issues, and that slowed me down to the point that I almost quit. But I'm glad that I put up with it, because in 90 days I have learned so much. So I wanted to share with you what works, what doesn't work, and if you're thinking about starting your journey, or maybe you already started and you stuck at maybe 1 subscriber to 10 subscribers, or maybe if you have a few hundred subscribers but you started a while ago and you stopped your project and you haven't been consistent, and maybe in 2025 you really want to change your life and you want to stick to your new plan, well, then this is the video for you, because I will give you some tricks and tips that will certainly help you out. While you explore your niche and start planning the topics you want to talk about, I suggest that you start watching the people that are where you want to be in that specific niche, or in the niche that you are interested on. But try not to watch the big gurus or the big shots. Instead of being motivated, that might be counterproductive. What I suggest you to actually do is to watch smaller channels. Example, if your goal is to get monetized on YouTube and you want to get to your 1000 subscribers, then you should start watching small channels that are there or they are almost there, and start watching their full content. The things you need to do is you need to subscribe to their channel, and here's the kicker: you need to go in their comment section and start introducing yourself. Make sure you comment something really nice, something really positive, without spamming, and try to provide some value so that people in the comments will feel compelled to go and watch your video. Maybe pique their curiosity, and probably they're gonna click on your profile and they will start watching your videos. And like that, you'll gain a few subscribers. That's exactly what I did, and it allowed me to gain at least 25% of my subscribers by doing that. But if you want to go to the next level, you need to leave a good warm comment. And it's very possible that the small channel that made that video will often put a heart on your comment and even reply to you, and in sometimes they will actually subscribe to you. Even if they have 1,000 subscribers, even if they have 2,000 subscribers, even if they have 10,000, they might actually subscribe to you. I have many of those channels that have subscribed to my channel because I use that strategy. Also, by doing that, YouTube will actually start recommending similar channels to you, because you let know the algorithm that this is the type of content you're interested on. Now, my next bullet point, you need to start experimenting with your niche so you can later know exactly what type of content resonate with your audience. Also, what type of content resonate with you, and what type of content resonate with the algorithm. And what I mean by that is, try to use the 70-20-10 rule. But what the hell is the 70-20-10 rule, you might ask? Well, this is how I found my niche and the topics I wanted to talk about. And let me explain it to you real quick. 70%, you need to make content about what you think your avatar or your audience is interested on. Think about the person you want to direct your content to, and think what are the things that they would like to hear or the topics that they want to hear about, and start producing content about that. You can actually explore different niche, different topics, different subjects, and after a few videos you will start seeing exactly how your content is hitting on that target audience. Then you can do the 20%. The 20% of your content should be things that you like, things that you are passionate about, because you don't want to be talking about subjects and topics that you really don't like to talk about or you are not interested. The audience will see that you're not passionate about. Not only they will lose the interest, but also you will lose the interest, and you're gonna have more chances quitting or abandon your project, and we don't want that. Now, the last part of the 70-20-10 rule is the 10%, but it's the most important in my opinion. Actually, this is what actually worked in my channel and allowed me to get to the 100 subscribers. You have to make 10% of your video about a recent event, something trending, something controversial, and by doing this you will appeal to a broader audience, which in return will give you more eyeballs, which will actually convert into subscribers. And here's my example so you can understand it. After 20 days in, I was stuck with my videos getting about 10 views, 20 views, and I might have had one video that got like maybe 100 views. So I said I needed to change something, I needed to implement something, and this is when I decided to implement the 10% rule. And what I did, I started talking about dash of faith. At that time, this was a very controversial individual that people were talking about. It appeared on my homepage feed of YouTube. So I said, you know what, I need to do my own version about it. So that's what I did, and I started creating that video. And here's the video so you can see what I'm talking about. And here I talk about dash of faith, but I also explain the YouTube policies to avoid being banned on YouTube. And I think that actually piqued the curiosity of a lot of viewers, and till today this is my most viewed video. It gave me about 70 new subscribers, and that video proved to me that if you put time and effort in your video, it can actually hit over 1,000 views. And in my case, this video was not one subscriber for every 1,500 views. Instead, it was about 15 people subscribing with 1,500 views for that particular video. Now, one mistake that I did was not doubling down on that trend. I should have immediately created a second video or a third video similar to that one in order to hit the iron while it was hot, but I didn't. It took me a little longer to create another version of it, and I think I missed the trend. So that's why it's important, if you get a video that actually hits your audience and they respond, they like it, try to create a second one and a third one as soon as possible. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, so let me give you another tip that can get you to your goal of 100 subscribers, don't hesitate to get in touch with other small creators since they are in the same boat as you are, and you'll be surprised how many will respond to you. And try to connect with them either on their Instagram, X, or whatever social media they use. Usually they post that information in their description, so you can go ahead and hit them, ask them for tips, for tricks. Try to see if there's a way you guys can connect, so maybe you can do some collabs. And I actually did that. I DM a small channel and this person had 2,500 subscribers, and he was nice enough to accept my invitation. At that time he was not monetized yet, and we had a conversation. If you actually want to see that video, I'm gonna link it over here. And he gave me good tips, good tricks, and now he's monetized. He even got already a few checks, and now I have him in my DMs. It's a good person to have. Not only we did the collaboration together, but from time to time I hit him up to see how everything's going, and that's the way I was able to get to my 100 subscribers. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is short versus long form videos. What's the myth behind that? This is when I actually reached my goal of 100 subscribers. I started creating shorts. Yes, but why? Because shorts, they get 100x more views than long form videos, and people are more inclined to like and subscribe on shorts. I was stuck at about maybe 60 subscribers and it was moving very slow, but when I started making short, this is when everything went up and I got to my 110 subscribers really quick. So by doing that, you will get a different audience, which later you can decide once you reach your 1,000 subscribers goal, because we all want to get to the 1,000 subscribers goal in order to get monetized. This is when you can decide if you still want to do shorts or not, because we understand that in order to get monetized with shorts, it's extremely difficult because the requirements are more difficult. You need to get 10 million views across your channel in less than 90 days, and also your 4,000 watch hours that are also required. And at the end, the shorts, they pay very little. They pay pennies on the dollar, but for the purpose of obtaining your 1,000 subscriber, I think this is a good way to do it, because like I said, the shorts will bring you subscribers very quickly. So make shorts, and once you reach your goal, you can make your own decision. Okay, so that's it for me for now. If this was helpful, be generous with me. I'm gonna leave you my buy me a coffee link on my description. But if you're too broke, then just subscribe and like. It's free. This is Hustle Money. Till next time, stay blessed. Go ahead and watch my next video.